What's going on, guys? Welcome to today's video. Today we've got the college football playoff semifinal games, starting with Houston taking on Alabama in the Peach Bowl, and then Texas A&M against Notre Dame in the Fiesta Bowl. So let's go ahead and jump into the first game, our game. We're going to take a look at the matchup, and then we'll move right on into the highlights. All right, here is our semifinal matchup against 5th seed Alabama. Bama, obviously, all the ratings advantages, just like Ohio State had over us. We do have a lot of statistical advantages. Total defense, we're #1 in the country. So hopefully our defense can hold up and our offense is able to put up enough points. Let's go ahead and jump into the highlights and see how it shakes out. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia for the Peach Bowl. We're taking on Alabama, a team that we played in last year's playoffs. Let's go ahead and take a look at the highlights. We get the ball first, 2nd and 2 on our opening drive. Option pitch out to Brian Miller, who brings it across the 40-yard line for 8 yards on that play. Going to make it 1st and 10. A couple plays later, it's 1st down. Ale drops back to pass, rolls out right, and he's going to get tripped up around the 31-yard line, and he goes down. He's going to end up being out of the game with a sprained ankle. And on the next play, backup quarterback Nick Saban is going to lose the ball. Alabama scoops it up and takes it all the way to the end zone. Disastrous start for our team so far. Going to be without Uwe Ale for the entirety of this game. Second and 3. Option, handoff up the middle. Allen Samuel Jr. takes it for a 1st down across midfield. Going to have to lean on that run game, I feel like, a little bit in this game. Give Harvickson some easy short throws like this one to build the confidence. Unfortunately, that one is going to bring up a 4th and 2 situation. We're going to go for it here. Run play, Allen Samuel on the left side. He's swallowed up in the backfield. That's going to be a turnover on downs. 3rd and 4 for Alabama on their next drive. Lonergan gets clothesline there. Goes down short of the 1st down. They're going to hit him with a clipping penalty, which is going to be 15 yards, but we do decline it. They end up punting the ball. We get the ball back. Look at Brian Miller on this catch. Hauls it in, keeps his balance, and gets all the way down to the 40-yard line. Brian Miller with 38 yards on that reception. 3rd and 11, a couple plays later, Harvickson over the middle, has a receiver wide open. It's Miles Ray, but it's just overthrown. Could bring up 4th and long. We're going to try a 59-yard field goal, and Adam Wales knocks it through. Beautiful kick there. It's going to make it 7-3. Under 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Handoff right side. Justice Haynes. Going to take it 8 yards for the 1st down. 3rd and 3 for Alabama. Dylan Lonergan looking. Goes over to the left side. That one's overthrown. Going to make it 4th and 3. Alabama does end up punting. 2nd and 2 on our next drive. Close to the end of the first quarter here. Deep pass down the right to Matt Burns, who hauls it in traffic. Going to bring us to a 1st down and 10 situation. Last play here of the first quarter. Option keeper. Harvickson tosses it at the last second. Gets to Samuel. He slips a couple of tackles and gets all the way down inside the 30. 20 yards on that one. Going to put us in good position here in the second quarter to try to score. Slant route over the middle to C.J. Nelson. That's going to be 16 yards on that one into the red zone. 3rd and 5 from the 5-yard line. Harvickson has nowhere to go with it. He goes down for a 12-yard loss on the sack. Bringing up 4th and 16. We'll take another field goal. That's going to make it 7-6 here early in the second quarter. Next drive for Bama, 1st and 10. Justice Haynes on the right side. Stiff arms a man. Gets down to the 40-yard line. 14 yards on that one. Going to bring up 1st and 10. A couple plays later, 3rd and 5. Lonergan looking, going over the middle. Finds Henderson Jr., but he had to come back for it, and that's going to set up a 4th and short situation, and they end up punting the ball there. Play action, Harvickson over the middle. It's Brian Miller again. He gets it out near midfield. 25 yards on that one. Brian Miller already with over 60 yards receiving in the game. Jet sweep on 3rd and 1. Samuel Jr. is able to get 6 yards. Picks up the 1st down, keeps his drive alive. Cross midfield, 2nd and 6, handoff up the middle. Samuel Jr. again, cuts back, gets some space, gets another block, sheds a tackle, and he's all the way down to the 10-yard line. Huge run there, 25 yards. Samuel up to 80 yards on the first half so far rushing. Screen pass to Benny Faison. He gets 2 perfect blocks, and he gets in for a touchdown. Gonna make it 12-7. Here in the playoff semifinal, we got to go for it, make it a 7-point game. Here's the option play on the 2-point conversion. Harvickson makes the right read, keeps it himself, and he's in the end zone for the 2-point conversion. So 14-7 is going to be the score here with under 3 minutes left in the half. Lonergan drops back on 3rd down, and TJ Ellis gets the big sack, forcing another punt from Bama. They have, I think, 2 first downs in this first half. Defense playing out of their minds, and look at Brandon Miller making moves down to close to the 20. 89 yards on the game so far for Brian Miller. A minute left in this first half. Pass over the middle. Brian Miller once again hauls it in for a 23-yard touchdown. We're going to jump out to a 21-7 lead here in the second half with our backup quarterback playing really well so far. Next drive for Bama. Pass over the middle to Jalen Hale is going to get just enough for a first down. Under a minute left in the half. Lonergan going to go deep down the right side. Damian Caba comes up with the interception. And our team looks fired up, trying to get the back of their injured quarterback. 1st and 10, pass over to the right side. Guess who? It's Brian Miller once again, 22 yards on that one. He's already up to 134 yards receiving and a touchdown here in the first half. 30 seconds left, trying to make something happen. It's 3rd and short. Nick Harvickson's going to get the hard yards there for the first down. Keeping this drive alive. 22 seconds left in the first half. Harvickson over the middle is Brian Miller once again. He gets it all the way down to the 5 for another 25 yards. He's already up to 159 yards receiving. Handoff up the middle. Alan Samuel Jr. gets in there after breaking a tackle. Gets a 5-yard touchdown. And we're going to go up 28-7 here. And that's going to be your halftime score. Defense is just playing as well as we could ever ask them to. Offense for Alabama hasn't scored a point. 2nd and short, Justice Haynes up the middle is going to get just enough for a first down on Alabama's opening drive of the second half. 3rd and 10, Lonergan over the left side finds Hale. He's tightropes the sideline, but he does step out after a 17-yard gain. Does move the chains, though. But on 3rd and 10, they try for the halfback draw, and that one's going down for a big loss of 4. So another punt for Alabama, opening out the second half. Deep pass down the right side. Brian Miller's got another one, 23 yards. He is carrying the team right now. And it's a great job by Nick Harvickson to keep finding him on these routes. Pass over the middle, this time it's Miles Ray. He gets about 12 yards and another first down after losing his balance there a little bit. 2nd and 10, handoff left side, Benny Faison. He's going to slip a tackle and break it out to the right side. 16 yards on that one. That's going to be another first down into the red zone. 3rd and 10, pass over to the left side, finds Miles Ray once again. This time he's able to get 11 yards and another first down, and it's going to be 1st and goal. Next play, 1st and goal. Harvickson drops back looking. He's going to break a tackle, but he goes down for a big 10-yard loss on the sack, making it 2nd and goal from about the 18, 17. But on 3rd and goal, he goes over the middle and gets picked off by the linebacker. Great catch there by Keeley. He goes down, and Alabama's going to take over in their own end here. 3rd and 13, next drive for Alabama. Halfback screen pass over to Justice Haynes, who gets a couple of blocks, but he's not going to be able to get there. 6 yards on that one, going to be 4th and 7. Bama's going to punt it back once again late in the 3rd quarter. Next drive for our offense, deep pass down the middle. It's Brian Miller, hauls it in, 29 yards on that one. He's just out of his mind in this game. 2nd and 4, handoff up the middle. Alan Samuel cuts it back, gets enough for the first down and more. 8 yards on that one. Into the red zone, almost to the red zone. 2nd and 14. Harvickson had to come out for a play with a slight injury, and the backup throws one pass, and it was an interception. So 3rd string quarterback didn't have much success there, but Harvickson does come back on the next drive, and that's going to be pretty soon, because on this 4th and 7 play, Damian Caba nearly gets the pick. Going to be a turnover on downs for Bama here early in the 4th quarter. Harvickson, screen pass to Samuel, down the right side, gets a couple blocks, gets down inside the 15 to the 13 before he's brought down. First and goal in the red zone. 2nd and 5. Handoff up the middle. Benny Faison is going to power his way down to about the 1-yard line. Didn't quite get in before he went down, so it's going to be first and goal here. And we're going to give it to him again on the halfback toss. That one's going in for a touchdown from about half a yard out. 35-7 is the score. Did not think this would be the case after losing Uyale on the first drive of the game, but Harvickson stepped up, and here's a pick for Malik Fleming. He's going to get the ball back for our offense. Was about 6 minutes left in the game. Benny Faison making moves, getting 12 yards on that one, moving the chains. First and 10, next play, option keeper for Harvickson sheds a tackle and pitches it forward to Brian Miller. This is going to count as a pass for about 12 yards. And Brian Miller's just still racking up those receiving yards. 2nd and goal, play action. Over the middle to Miles Ray, who hauls it in. 24 yards out. That's going to be a touchdown. That coming off a sack that I didn't include here. But on 3rd and 7, next drive for Alabama, pass over the middle. Hale picks it up. Gets 11 yards on that one. Converts for one of Alabama's few first downs in this game. 2nd and 10, Lonergan over the middle. Finds Adams wide open in the middle. Gets all the way down to the Houston 35-yard line. On 2nd and 5 after a offsides penalty. Pass over to Wade is complete. He gets down to about the 13, 12-yard line. With 4 minutes left in this one. 3rd and 14, Bama. Lonergan rolling out right. Doesn't see anybody. Dangerous pass there. He completes it though, but this is only going to be a gain of 2. And that'll bring up 4th and 13. Probably Alabama's last chance to try to put points on the board, and they are going to come up short here. 7 yards on the play. Going to be a turnover on downs. With 3 minutes left, we are able to get a couple of first downs and put this game on ice. Going to be 42-7 final score. Dominant win for our team in the playoffs. Brian Miller with 223 yards gets player of the game honors, and we're going to get this win in the semifinal. We are headed to the national championship game for the 3rd straight season. Held Alabama to 160 yards of total offense. Doubled them up on time of possession. Just a dominant performance today. Alright, here is the matchup on the other side of the bracket. This will determine who we are able to play in the national championship. Notre Dame at a 99 overall, A&M at a 97. A&M's got all the statistical advantages, really, especially turnover differentials at number 5 in the country with plus 13. So we're going to go ahead and jump into the highlights of this one, see who comes out on top. So Notre Dame at this point has almost squandered a 14-point halftime lead. This time A&M trying to go down and close this gap of 3 points. Gets the first down conversion on 3rd and 5, but on 1st and 10, next play over the middle, going to be picked off by Notre Dame. And A&M's going to need a stop here. It's still early in the 4th quarter. But Notre Dame able to drive the ball down the field here on 2nd and 5 inside the 10. Pass over the middle. That's going to be caught for the touchdown. Darius Rankin hauls it in from 6 yards out. Going to give Notre Dame a 10-point lead. And here, under a minute left in the game on 4th and 1, Ruben Owens not able to get back to the line of scrimmage. Going to be a turnover on downs. A&M with 3 timeouts left, but down 10 points. They're not able to come out and get the comeback. So 34-24 is the final score here. And Notre Dame is headed to the national championship game. Alright guys, here's the final bracket headed into the national championship game. It's going to be Houston up against Notre Dame. The 11th seed is in the national championship in this season. Going to be an interesting one. Be sure to tune in tomorrow for that one, and we'll see you guys there.